Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Not long ago I did a video on how I made this necklace with the beads I got from the Curated Bead Box Coral Reef, which was the subscription for July of 2022. But you know what? I have this necklace that goes with a dress that I'm going to wear, but now I need a pair of earrings and a bracelet to match. And that's what we're going to work on today. First thing we're going to work on is the earrings. And I just picked out the same beads that are in here. And I have these little sea turtles. I'm going to use an ear wire that came from the Curated Bead Box. I've got two little tiny silver tone seed beads. And then I'm going to use 20 gauge silver tone copper wire. So let me think this out. I'm going to put these beads in order of size, and I want the beads to be from big to little. So we'll start with the big bead, and we'll go smaller. These two are both 6 millimeter, but I want the crystal in the middle and not at the end. And then we're going to end with the seed bead. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our round nose pliers. I need some cutters too. And I am just going to make a loop. Hang our turtle on there. And do some wrapping. Now we have this little piece sticking out here, and we want to make sure that we tuck it in and we have all our wire. Let me just show you. I have the wire kind of separated there. You can just take your pliers and kind of squeeze and scooch them together. Like so. And I'm going to continue to feed this wire on around and tuck it in. So I have that tucked in. I still need to tuck in a little bit more. I usually just feel around, and you don't want it scratching you. Okay, I think that's going to be better. And then I'm just going to feed my beads down and give it one last feel. Yeah, it's going to be fine. So then we're going to do the same thing here. Let me move this out of the way. And this sun keeps going in and out today. So sorry if the lighting is wonky, but that's why. Hang on a second. Hopefully that's a little better. If not, I'll try to fix it when I edit. Oh, sun's coming back out again. All right, I'm going to clip that off, and I'm going to tuck that end in. So once I got everything tucked in, I want to make sure that my loops are hanging correct or in the right direction. So when I hang them on the ear wire, my earring will be facing correctly. And now we're just going to open up the ear wire here and hang that. It is going in the right direction, I believe. And then we have our earrings all made. Now we got to work on a bracelet. Let me get this out so you can see it so far. That looks good. All right, now for the bracelet. I got the memory wire out And I'm not going to do lots and lots of memory wire. I'm basically going to make a bangle with a clasp, okay? So I'm going to be using some jump rings and the lobster claw. Let's make sure the lobster claw is working okay. Yep, it is. And the first thing I'm going to do, by the way, I cut this with a pair of memory wire cutters. Do not use these, you will ruin them. Special memory wire cutters to cut memory wire. All right, so I am just going to make a loop here. I'm going to go around, I like to go around a couple of times. This right here is the end. I want to make sure that it's going to be facing down toward the wire. Let's go a little bit more. And I may need to try to tuck that in a little bit because I can sort of kind of feel it. I may be able to hide that with a bead. So let's before I squeeze it some more, let me see if I can hide it with a bead. So I want to use the same beads. I don't know how many I'm going to be using, but we'll take 5 of each off. I can always put them back. Okay. And of course we got to have a little bit of bling. I'm going to start with a big bead and see if that's going. Okay, it is still going to be scratchy, so I'm going to work on that a little bit more, trying to get that all tucked in. All right, I'll tell you what happened here. I'm not for sure why, but it was actually the wire, not my end, that was very scratchy. So I took a little file and filed it. Of course, when I did that, it took off some of the silver coating on there. But you know what? It's not going to bother me. I would not sell this, but it's for me. And once I put the bead on there, and I think I'm going to hang a little charm, you won't even see that. So it is not going to bother me at the least. So where are we? Okay, let's try to kind of do the same thing I did with the bracelet. So the necklace. So we got the blue and then the peach and then the brown and blue and then the crystal. And that's exactly the pattern I did on the necklace, and I'm going to do the same thing on the bracelet. Here's what I have so far. Now I need to get my round nose pliers and roll this a little bit. Trying to decide. I may want to have one more bead on there. Let's see, it would be the peach bead. Let me make sure I get the peach bead. Already had my beads put away. Yeah, that'll work fine. So I'm going to take my round nose pliers and I'm going to roll this down a couple of times. So now we got to put our turtle on and our clasp. Got a jump ring for the clasp. All right. Where'd my jump ring go? There it is. Turtle was sitting on it. we have us a finished bracelet. And here's what the little bangle bracelet looks like on. The little turtle flip-flopping all over the place there. Got my earrings on. Turned out to be a pretty good set. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me today, and y'all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.